In a nation like India with over 11,000 kilometers of coastline, our seas are not just borders, they are lifelines. In 2024 and 2025, the Maritime Research Center embarked on two crucial field visits. The main aim was to strengthen ties with coastal communities, collect data, and conduct social audits to understand how policy meets practice on India's shores. In November 2024, our team traveled to the Konkan coast, which is Ratnagiri and Guhagar, to engage with the local fishing communities and other stakeholders who live in harmony with the sea, yet they face increasing pressures from climate change, unsustainable practices, and lack of integrated maritime governance.
I had the privilege of visiting Ratnagiri and Guhagar in Maharashtra as a part of MRC's initiative to connect with the coastal communities. So in November 2024, I traveled to Konkan Coast to introduce MRC's work to the locals and explore the potential of APY tool for seaweed farming and also understand the socio-economic challenges they face. The experience was eye-opening. So I met with seaweed farmers, fisher folks, NGOs and the government bodies. So building trust was the main key. So I worked to show how our initiatives could support their livelihoods. So conversations with groups like Mavim or Clima Crew, they revealed the gaps between research, skilling and market access as well. So these insights will surely help for our future efforts.
The visit commenced with outreach activities to introduce MRC to the local communities, including the seaweed farmers, fisher folks, self-help groups, non-government organizations, and government representatives. The emphasis was on building trust and demonstrating the relevance of MRC's work to their day-to-day livelihoods. MRC's team conducted an in-depth discussion with local stakeholders, including state entities such as MAVIM, social organizations like Parivartan Foundation, and private partners like Clima Crew, to understand the socio-economic challenges. These conversations revealed clear gaps in skilling, research, innovation, and access to market intelligence. In February 2025, we visited Veraval, a vibrant port town in Gujarat's coast, to engage with fishery cooperatives, industrial stakeholders, and families that rely on marine resources for their livelihoods.
Across our field visit to the coastal region of Ratnagiri and Veraval, we observed promising opportunities, but with the persistent urgent challenges that affect the livelihood of the coastal communities. So one of the major gaps that we saw was the lack of awareness and the structured knowledge about seaweed cultivation among the local farmers. So despite this much potential, local farmers were hesitant due to unstable returns, high initial investment, and improper unorganized market linkages. Then the other issue was the inadequate infrastructure, especially in the region of Guhagar, district Ratnagiri, due to poor transport, frequent power cuts, and also minimal access to the basic services.
The visit focused on the need for technology-driven monitoring, community-based data gathering, and integrating traditional knowledge into maritime research. As part of these field interactions, we plan to assess the field deployment of the APY tool for seaweed cultivation across the coastal regions of Ratnagiri and Guhagar in Maharashtra and Veraval in Gujarat. This initiative represents a critical next step in our efforts to bring advanced community-focused technology directly into the hands of those who rely on the oceans for their livelihoods. The APY tool provides a powerful, easy-to-use solution for enhancing seaweed farming efficiency. It offers real-time monitoring, yield forecasting, and site-specific cultivation recommendations. Its deployment in these selected coastal zones reflects ecological suitability and the local community's readiness to embrace innovations. The ocean connects us all, and together, with knowledge, collaboration, and care, we protect it for generations to come.